Hi, and welcome back to the Citizen channel. I hope you're all staying safe and well as we continue our look at the Benjamin Mendy Louis Matturie trial. We're up to day 25 on the 18th of October 2022. Please, if you are new to the channel, all things City, past, present, forever, good, the bad, and sometimes the ugly as well. But a lot of people join me for this, so I'll be glad to have you on board. Please push that subscribe button and enjoy what I do. And please pass the word, spread the word, and it'd be great to hear about your comments on the case as well. That'd be great to hear from you. Please, if you get a chance, give us a thumbs up as well. It's great to get views, but it's nice to get thumbs up as well when you put these things together. Right, to summarise, Mr. Mendy, 28, is accused of 7 counts of rape against 4 women, 1 count of attempted rape and 1 count of sexual assault. The offence is alleged to have taken place at his Cheshire mansion between October 2018 and August 2021. Relating to 7 women in total. Mr. Matturie from Eccles, Salford, is accused of 6 counts of rape and 3 counts of sexual assault related to 7 women, and Judge Stephen Everett resides at Chester Crown Court. And my thanks as ever to the Manchester Evening News court timeline, and their court reporter at Chester Crown Court today is again Seamus McDonnell. 11:21 a.m. The jury were back in court, but Mr. Mendy is absent. The judge Stephen Everett tells the jury he has not been feeling very well and has travelled home and won't be in court for the rest of the day. Mr. Mendy is due to take a COVID test and will follow proceedings via video link, the court hears. The jury will now watch a second video recorded interview with woman 11, who alleges that she was raped by Mr. Matturie in August of last year. The officer tells woman 11 that the interview will include questions about CCTV footage taken from Mr. Mendy's home in the early hours around the time she alleges she was raped by Mr. Matturie. She claimed she was raped by him when he drove her to a nearby shop to purchase alcohol. The officer is seen showing the complainant the CCTV footage on a laptop, and she asked woman 11 to identify several people shown in the footage. The footage shows woman 11 getting into a car driven by Mr. Matturie. The complainant says, I can't even really remember much about getting into the car or what the convo was. CCTV then showed them arriving back at Mr. Mendy's house. I just wanted to get out of the car, she says. The footage shows woman 11 outside the front door of Mr. Mendy's house with woman 10 and Mr. Matturie. The officer said Mr. Matturie had his hand on her woman 11's shoulder and was messing with your hair before woman 10 was seen giving woman 11 a hug. It then shows woman 11 walking out of a gate of the property at around 10 a.m. before she waited for a taxi. I just remember being stood for ages on the road, she said. They took a short break at 12:01 and actually didn't come back. They adjourned for lunch at 1:01 p.m. and the jury was back in at 2:25 p.m. Woman 11 is now due to be cross-examined. She's in court giving evidence from behind a screen. Under questioning from Lisa Wilding KC, Mr. Matturie's barrister, woman 11 agrees that she believes the account she gave to the police in the video record interviews was truthful, honest and accurate. Ms. Wilding asks about events at a Manchester nightclub before she later attended Mr. Mendy's home. Ms. Wilding says footballers were at the nightclub, including Jack Grealish and Benjamin Mendy. You were quite excited by that, weren't you? The KC asked the complainant. I wouldn't say excited, no, she replied. Miss Wilding continues, in fact, you messaged your friend while you were in there to say you were in the VIP at the club and Jack Grealish was in there. Do you remember that? I don't remember, no, woman 11 says. Miss Wilding puts it to woman 11 that she spent a lot of time with Mr. Matturie, who was also at the club. I wasn't just with him on my own, the complainant says. Miss Wilding claims that woman 11 was flirting with Mr. Matturie that evening. I wouldn't do that because he is twice my age, she says. Asked if she was attracted to Mr. Matturie, woman 11 says absolutely not. The jury are being shown CCTV footage from inside the Manchester nightclub. Do you see your hand on his, Mr. Matturie's bottom? Asked Miss Wilding, referring to a clip played in court. Yeah, but that doesn't mean anything, woman 11 replies. The jury hears woman 11 was later invited to an after party at Mr. Mendy's house. Woman 11 agrees that she knew that Jack Grealish was attending the after party. Did that make you want to go? Asked Miss Wilding. I would have gone anyway, regardless if he was going or not, woman 11 says. Woman 11 claims that she was raped while she went to buy vodka with Mr. Matturie. She said she was asleep for the majority of the journey and pretended to be asleep while she says she was raped by him. Miss Wilding claims the truth is very different. The truth, I suggest, is that from the minute you got into that car on Mr. Mendy's driveway, you and Mr. Matturie were flirting together in the car. No, woman 11 says. Woman 11 denies that she touched his penis, masturbated him, or performed oral sex on him. That didn't happen at all. He's lying, she says. Ms Wilding puts Mr Maturie's case that the pair had consensual sex after he had stopped in a shop car park in Prestbury. Woman 11 denies this. Ms Wilding asked Woman 11, had it been part of your intention or hope that night that you might spend time with Jack Grealish and possibly have sex with him? No, she replied. Miss Wilding continues, did you think that by having sex with the older, not so good looking guy in the car, you might have ruined your chances? I didn't have sex with him, so I didn't ruin my chances, the complainant says. Jurors say that Woman 11 told police that after arriving back at Mr Mendy's home following the alleged rape, she has spent hours and hours sitting on the sofa in the living room chatting with two girls and one of Jack Grealish's friends. Asked further about what she did in that time, Woman 11 says, I didn't say everything that I should have because I didn't feel it was relevant at the time. Woman 11 says she accepts she had consensual sex with a black male. Asked where it took place, she says, I don't remember exactly where it was. Woman 11 says that after she had consensual sex with a black male, she sat on the sofa with Jack Grealish, one of his friends, and his security guard. Miss Wilding asked her, do you remember kissing Jack Grealish? Yeah, she says. Miss Wilding asked, do you remember telling Woman 10 that you had sex with Jack Grealish? Yeah, she says. The KC asked, did you have sex with Jack Grealish? Yeah, Woman 11 says. Miss Wilding asked, do you have a memory of that? She replies, I don't know what room it was in. I don't actually remember everything that happened. I'm sure we had sex. I remember stuff happened, she added. Ms Wilding asked her about a police interview in which Woman 11 says she was 80% sure that she had had sex with Mr Grealish. Asked why she said that, Woman 11 says, because I'm still not 100% sure now, but I am certain we did. Woman 11 admits she was later in bed with Benjamin Mendy. She says they didn't have sex but engaged in sexual activity short of penetrative sex. Jurors are told she didn't tell police about this initially. Asked why, she says, I didn't want to be judged for all this stuff. It just doesn't look good, does it? Jurors have heard that Woman 11 messaged a friend saying, I have slept with Jack Grealish. I can't remember why I sent that message, she said. Ms Wilding asks, is it simply you were proud of the fact that you had slept with Jack Grealish? I wouldn't say proud, she says. Jury hear that a friend replied by saying, oh God, lol, what the F, mate? Oh my God, proud of you. He has a girlfriend, though, or not? The friend asked Woman 11. Yes, he has a girlfriend, sad face emoji, Woman 11 replied. Ms Wilding asked Woman 11 whether she was happy and buzzing about what you had been doing that night. I wouldn't say happy and buzzing. That's just how I text, Woman 11 says. Woman 11 denies that she and Woman 10 agreed to back each other up in their complaints. No, I have literally not spoken to her for months and months and months, Woman 11 says. Miss Wilding asked whether the truth is you had drunkenly had consensual sex. I know what consent is. What he did in that car is not consent, Woman 11 says. And the trial concluded for the day. And the jury will return to Chester Crown Court tomorrow, Wednesday, the 19th of October 22. So please join me tomorrow for that. Let me know your comments, guys. Thanks for watching. Until we meet again, I ask one thing, don't I? Please stay safe, everyone. Bye for now.